Joining me now is Paul Gorman, CEO of Reflex Advanced Materials. Great to see you, sir.
Very nice to see you, Mark.
So graphite in Montana. Give us a brief overview as we start.
Sure, yeah, I mean, our company is relatively new. We're new to the scene, we're a graphite company, but we're really focusing on high purity graphite for chemistries and new technologies. So when you think about graphite, you think about brake linings, you think about electrodes, you think about really unsexy things. We're making a quarry style operation in Montana where our ability to take the material out of the ground, purify it, and give it to customers in the US that need it for these new chemistries like battery storage, like EV cars. We're the ones that are going to be producing that in America for American customers.
So you talk about infrastructure on demand and streamlining the supply chain. So flesh that out for us. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, we've got the help of the US government as well as other local groups to help us build a purification plant. And then with a supply chain that really hasn't started yet, you think about all these gigafactories, all these big companies that are announcing these big plans to have terawatt size businesses, which is fantastic. Like, we love shiny things and getting involved with this stuff, but where are the critical elements coming from? How do you fit yourself into a supply chain that really hasn't been figured out? If you're going to continue to rely on China and Pan-Pacific regions, you run into the issue of supply and demand just not being there. BMI has talked about the fact that they need 97 new graphite mines to actually just cover off the EV requirements to 2035. Reflex just wants to be a little piece of that. We don't have to be all of it.
And you say you're on the cusp of supplying graphite. So explain the process and how far away you are.
Yeah, so I mean, we're early stage. We don't even have a resource yet. But while you're actually doing your metallurgical work, you get this graphite to the different customers in the US. They want to actually qualify your material to see if it will work in their chemistries. If it does, you're a customer for life. So instead of waiting for all of our resource to be figured out, we're getting the material that we already have to the customers. They're qualifying, coming back and saying what we need to change, and we keep making little changes to make sure that it's something that they want.
As far as the investment case, so what would you say to investors? What makes you different?
Well, it's fear and greed. I mean, we are so late to the party, but the cool thing is our market peers like Graphite One, like Nuvumon, they have market capitalizations in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Right now we're at 20 million, but we're on the same trajectory as they are. So from an investor perspective, do you want to buy something at $6 that may have already seen its value proposition hit the ceiling? Or do you want to buy Reflex where we haven't done anything yet other than know we're going to be heading in the right direction?
I've been asking a few guests of this today because we're at a conference and you guys are used to doing your pitches. So sum up everything you said in 30 seconds. What's the elevator pitch?
Well, the elevator pitch would be simple. We're going to be in the United States producing graphite. We're going to be producing graphite for customers that need it. We're going to be supplying all these gigafactories with graphite in the next 3 or 4 years. And we have the support of the DLA, the DOE, the USGS, and all the crazy acronyms that are out there. So we're in demand, and we actually like right where we are.
Great stuff. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, Paul Gorman, CEO, Reflex Advanced Materials.